+27 73 470 3520 or call us at +27 12 001 7679. Let your voice be heard. Adventist World Radio, powered by SID Media. From broadcast to baptism.
Perfect. Here we go. All right. I'm excited for this conversation because our eyes are very important. If you've got them, you don't want to take them for granted because it usually starts with us not taking our health seriously, and then we find ourselves in funny, sticky situations where eventually we regret the doing of, or rather avoiding prevention being better than cure. And so this weekend, or rather today, I am joined by the head of science for Retsana, South Africa. Listen, Claudette, I literally went to check out how must I pronounce this thing properly, and I'm realizing that I am messing it up already. And so I'm going to listen to hear how I'm supposed to say it because I forgot to double check before I came online. But it runs over 45 countries from the 21st to the 28th of September. So we are within with the range from tomorrow onwards. You can go and get the necessary help without breaking your bank accounts. And this is the IK Awareness Month, which actually started 2 days ago, actually, Claudette. Good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us. So how do I say that R word, by the way?
Good morning, Millie. Thank you so much for having me. And I'm Claudette Medifant, and I'm from Retina, South Africa.
Retina, South Africa. There we go. Retina, South Africa. The retina is this like part that's like the black, I don't know, between the pupil and the retina. Which one is it? The smallest one in the middle, like of the eye?
Let me explain it to you. You've got a smart camera, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, smartphone. It's got a camera in it.
Mm-hmm.
And if you take a picture, the picture goes into the camera and it goes to the chip, which is the processing unit in the camera. And from there, it's processed into an image and it's sent to your photo file, right? It's modeled on the retina. The retina lines the back of the eye and it acts like that film, like that chip. So the light enters, goes through the hole in the eye, which you're talking about, the pupil, and it's focused properly by the cornea and the lens at the back of the eye onto the retina. A photon of light coming in hits the retina and is converted into a neural signal. And that signal is taken by the optic nerve to the brain, where your brain interprets that as vision. So you don't see in your eye, you actually see in your brain. And you know that 90% of your sensory information reaching your brain is from vision. So it's a very important part of how we see the world, how we react to the world, and it's so neglected. I bet you go and have your teeth checked more often than you go and have your vision checked, don't you? As most people do, take our eyes for granted. So the theme for this year's World Retina Week and Eye Care Awareness Month is love your eyes, check your eyes. So South Africa wants to encourage everybody in South Africa, not only people with probably a retinal problem, anybody can go for free screening, not, as you said, not a cent. So all they have to do is go to www.vision-works.co.za, look up their store locator, make an appointment and say, I'm coming in for free screening. Now, the good news is it for children who should all have their eyes checked before they go to school, can go and have a complete eye check, a complete vision check, and also if they need spectacles, simple frames and lenses, 6 to 12 kids are free at Vision Works, so they can have the complete eye test. Now, if you haven't got a Vision Works close to you, you can go to info@saoa.co.za and ask them who's your nearest optometrist for free screening. But that's not the kids 6 to 12 are free. That's a Vision Works initiative.
I want that information again before you tell me. Info@saoa.co.za.
.co.za.
Okay. Okay. You were
Simple as
saying
that.
as well, yeah, this
Yeah,
is
but make an
really good.
appointment. Don't just pitch up and expect them to treat you with, because they can't. But you know what's important, Millie, is that most of the really serious diseases of the retina, you don't know you've got them till it's too late.
Mm,
For example, if you are having too much sugar in your diet or simple carbohydrates, and too much is more than 5 teaspoons for a woman and
of
7 teaspoons for a man on a daily basis,
sugar.
you are at risk of getting diabetes. And one of the early symptoms of diabetes is minute retinal changes, which these screenings will pick up. So it's time for you to change your lifestyle. You need to eat more colorful vegetables and fruit, less brown and white diet, get exercise, move, even if you just move, chair exercises, waving your arms, lifting your legs, walk.
Mm.
Don't take the lift. Use the stairs. Get some exercise. Get that sugar out of your blood vessels into your muscles, because in your blood vessels, that high glucose damages your blood vessels, and that includes your vision. So Retina South Africa wants to appeal to all South Africans. Sleep, breathing through your nostrils, a really sensible diet, and look after your vision. It's precious.
We take a lot of things for. Firstly, I do think that colorful food looks nice. I don't know why it's not the norm for most people to eat, because it looks beautiful on the plate. Having all those, it's like looking at flowers. It's nature. It's gorgeous. But also the idea of how the diet affects everything with regards to illnesses or conditions. I find that fascinating. Honestly, I wouldn't have never thought that
Absolutely.
diabetes or anything, or is attached to even your eyes and that
Eyes,
health.
particularly your eyes. Remember,
Yeah.
our grannies always said, eat your marroch? Well, they were quite right, because leafy greens like spinach and
Hmm.
kale and herbs are, we've just got the sun into the room with a big blast. Now, I apologize, I'm white
Happy
in
morning.
eyes. And those are full of antioxidants called carotenoids, and they actually help to protect the retina. So it's very, very important to eat all the colors of our flag: red, green,
Mm.
yellow.
Mhm.
Please eat, and this is so
Wow.
important for you. And also, you need to feed your gut microbiome properly, which takes care of your inflammatory system and your autoimmune system. And let's try and get South African healthy. Let's get a real health system going, because your vision is up to you. You have so much agency over what you eat, what you do, and it affects your vision. For example, glaucoma. We have a very
Hmm.
high incidence of glaucoma in this country, which is build up of the pressure in the eye, the vitreous of the eye. And if you get too much pressure, it actually damages the retina. By the time you start losing vision, it's too late. And this free screening will test the pressures of your eye, and you can then start intervention, which will help. Early diabetes, as I said, will help. And then there's, of course, a big set of conditions called genetic conditions, which is what I've got, where you're born with a mistake in your DNA that you inherit from your parents or your grandparents or your great grandparents, and that can lead to retinal vision loss. And I've got, for
Mm.
example, retinitis pigmentosa. So if you make a little fist with a hole in it and you look through it, you can do it. Okay, you can try. Okay, if you see through that little hole in the middle,
Mhm.
that's how I see. So I can see you, but I can't see anything around me.
Really?
So that's retinitis pigmentosa. We get other conditions called macular dystrophies that affect the central part of the retina. So people who've got macular dystrophy cannot read, cannot write, cannot recognize faces, and children, of course, can't see at school. So we have to enable them with assistive technology to get help. And that smartphone is one of the most important tools that people who are losing their vision can have, because that can magnify for you. It can even talk to you. It can help you. So we really want, during Eye Care Awareness Week, to really encourage all South Africans to go and get tested, please. Love your eyes,
Excellent. Yeah.
test your eyes.
Love your eyes, test your eyes. I love that. So it's our diet that's important. You mentioned sleep as well. You know, the sleep one is hard. It's hard in the world that we live in because we're always chasing. And so I don't know
Absolutely.
if there is, given how busy people are, how can they manage like sleep without feeling like they wasting time from doing things that they really do have to do as well? How do we do that? How do we balance it?
I, I think they're not wasting time, they're saving their lives. They've got to think of not wasting time, saving their health, saving their vision, and saving their lives. Because if we don't get at least 7 hours a night sleep, we're not giving our body the opportunity to renew itself. For example, your circadian rhythm, your
Mm.
sleep, light sleep, medium sleep, deep non-REM sleep, and then REM sleep, which is rapid eye movement sleep. That cycle takes between 80 and 100 minutes a night. You need 3 cycles. So at least 3 to 4 cycles. So you need about 7 hours of sleep. And it's okay if you're interrupted with a bathroom break, you go back to sleep again. Breathe through your nostrils, calm yourself down, get out of your fight or flight sympathetic nervous system. Oh, I'm so busy. In the morning, I'm going to do this, and I forgot to do that yesterday. Breathe.
Okay.
The two most powerful words in our vocabulary is I am. I am happy. I am grateful. I am healthy. I am enough. I am organized. Feed your mind positive images, and don't forget gratitude. I am thankful for my job. I am thankful for my family. I am thankful for my health. And if you wake up in the middle of the night, stop planning what you're going to do in the morning and regret what you did yesterday. It's too late. It's gone. You can't affect the future. You can't affect the past. You can only live in the present moment. Breathing in through the nostrils increases nitric oxide into your system and releases more oxygen to your body. So
I was gonna
breathing in
ask.
and out through the nostrils are very important.
Yeah.
Self-talk, this affirmation, as I said, is very important because it helps
Mm.
you to put yourself in the moment. This is all we have. This moment is all we have. Nobody can guarantee us tomorrow. We can't do
Right.
anything about what might be. So
Wow.
live in the moment, do the best that you can.
Mm.
Always remember, whatever you do, the energy you put out into the world comes back to you. So be kind, be honest, be as best a person as you can. So we talk
Wow.
about live your best life, breathing,
Mm-hmm.
exercise, sleep, and what you put into your tummy, your food. If you live your best life, you will save your life, you'll save your vision.
Wow. I love that. Breathe, exercise, sleep,
And
and
tummy, what you put into your
honey. That's wow, that's a
best.
beautiful acronym. Best Life. I love that. Wow, that is really beautiful. I think okay. So for those of you who maybe joined us late, we were talking about our eye care. If you you can go to info at saoa.co.za to get information. Where else before I let you go this morning, can people go to make sure that they can get tested, especially the one that you said the children can also get assistance with eyeglasses or something?
We can go to the website is www.vision-works.co.za. Look up your store directory, contact them, make an appointment, and if it's for a child, make sure that you tell them it's kids 6 to 12 are free. So they get a full test, and they can get simple frames and lenses. If you're an adult, you just get a free visual screening. And that can really help your eye because they can test your pressure, they can check your retinas for early signs of diabetic retinopathy, they can check for all things, retinal damage, etc. So please go and make sure that you, from now till the end of October, it's free. And I mean free. But remember, frames and lenses are not included for adults, only for kids 6 to 12 at VisionWorks.
That's lovely. So you have until the end of October to make sure that you utilize this opportunity. And, you know, hearing you say that this free, whatever, I'm like, whoa, guys, because nothing is really free. So how can people help, you know, organizations like yours, where you guys actually assist people to get their eye health sorted out? What can we do?
Please download the Woolworths app, go to My Difference and nominate Retina South Africa. Also free, you don't pay anything. Woolworths will give us a small donation. And if anybody would like to join, we've got a wonderful raffle on with a holiday, free holiday to Zanzibar. If anybody goes to our website, which is www.retinasa.org.za, please go and support our raffles. Go and give us a small donation. For bigger donations, you get a tax deductibility certificate as well. Please help us. We need every South African to be concerned and to love their eyes.
This is very cool. That's lovely. So Woolworths has, Woolworths is currently giving donations to certain businesses that are, is it nominated or do they get votes or something of the sort? Because this is really cool.
No, if you go and nominate, and you know, if you get a Woolies card, you get discounts too. So it's great. Yeah. You get discounts, and they give us a small donation from the value of your shop if you swipe your card.
Wow.
It doesn't go into your bill. They give us a donation. So it's small. It's just a few cents, but imagine a few cents from lots and lots of people amounts to an appreciation.
Okay.
And we want to help South Africans help themselves to good vision.
So we go online,
download the Woolies app from the App Store.
On your phone.
On your phone, and you'll download a virtual card. And when you shop at Woolies, you just show your virtual card on your phone, but you've got to register Retina South Africa as your beneficiary. So please go to www.retinasa.org.za and help us to help thousands of South Africans.
Oh, I don't see why not. Definitely. I'll be doing that. And I hope that you also will do that. www.retinasa.org.za because they're doing a great work. I mean, where do you find anything medical for free? We all know that it's so expensive. And to have someone who says, I can check your eyes for you in this month without you paying a cent, something that would have cost you so much. It's really a blessing. It's really a blessing. These are the things we cannot take for granted, Claudette. And I really mean it when I say that. I really appreciate the work that you do. Thank you for coming and sharing this morning and being so generous. Being so generous with this information. It's really wow. Thank you for the heart that you have, and we pray that you will be blessed in the work that you do at Retina SA, and we will also do our part to make sure that your organization stays afloat.
Thank you so much for the time, Millie, and I would like to invite all your listeners and viewers to please take this opportunity to get your vision checked. You cannot get more vision. You can't grow new eyes. So please look after those that you've got. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a beautiful one.
Do you want to listen to Adventist World Radio SID Media but struggle